TGR News, broadcasting from the State of Israel.
Welcome back to TGR News.
Welcome, welcome.
Well, this is another week now we've been able to put out food for the people around here who are need food around here. So it really is a blessing to be able to do.
It's a blessing to be able to continue the second week.
So thank you guys very much, and I'm sure the support's going to continue and even grow so that we can do more and more and more. Well, let's get into the news. I know what I always say now. It's just because it's true. There's a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a lot going on.
I'll tell you something that happened. It was on the news here in Israel. To me, I couldn't understand. They just said it and just moved on like no big deal. I thought it was crazy. Bennett, Naftali Bennett, our prime minister, called the CEO of Pfizer and basically asked him to hurry up and start doing this testing for taking the vaccine for kids under the 12 and get this on out so that we can start doing the smaller kids, get them vaccinated. That's crazy.
It is. It is.
Yeah. You don't got nothing to say about that?
Well, what is there to say? It's just like, I don't know. I know we have to live with this corona mess.
Yeah.
And you have so many people saying certain things, but the thing of it is, the vaccines that people did take seem to be working fairly good.
Yeah.
And basically the kids can get it and get over with it, unless they've got some serious health issue. So I don't know. It's I always say everybody has to pray and feel led by the Lord what they're going to do in this situation.
Yeah. Well, this week they've already started vaccinating for the third shot for everyone 50 and up here in Israel. They've got already over 1 million people vaccinated with the third shot.
Yeah, and I think if I read correctly, Haaretz said that next week they're going to start 40 and up. 40 and up, yeah, for the third shot. Well, I'll tell you something happened here in Poland this week, too. Poland made a serious turn against Israel this week. Oh, yeah, it's been slowly going in that direction.
Yeah, but this week, the Polish president had refused the rights of the Holocaust survivors. Now, what I'm talking about is it's already had been in place where all these years, Holocaust survivors that were living in Poland before the Holocaust, and they had property and stuff and everything that the Nazis took from them, and then people sold it and bought it, and it was all of a sudden other people's. It was giving them the rights to their property and stuff. Well, they reversed that. So now all of a sudden, it's not their houses anymore and everything. It's really anti-Semitic, and it's really an attack against Israel. Yes, it is. It shows how the world is slowly turning. Yeah, turning against the Jewish, the people. Absolutely. I see you don't have a lot to talk about today. No. It's just like there's so much negative in the world going on. You just want to try to trace something positive, and so it's just we see things happening that years ago we used to read about and say, oh, it was strange, but now we see it before our eyes. Right. Well, this week we had probably the largest forest fire in Israel, I think, ever. Oh, all over the world they've been having that problem. Including here in Israel. They had the hills of Jerusalem here. They burnt for days until they could get it under control. Many villages were burnt, many homes were burnt, and Israel even had to call for international help, which I think that's also the first time that they've ever done. And this is, again, by the way, not just random forest fires like everywhere else in the world. Yeah. This is Arab terrorist thing starting the fires strategically to burn down Israeli neighborhoods and stuff. They need to find those. Bennett came on the news and said he's going to find all about it and put an end to it. I hope he means it. Yeah, I hope he finds them. Because it doesn't matter who you are. You should not be starting fires. The same spot where this fire was started this week, where all of this stuff, you could see the pictures from before and after, all the damage and all these. I think it's tens of thousands of acres was burnt down. The same place where it started
4 times this month was started a fire in the exact same place, meaning that's not an accident.
No, that's
someone's purposely trying to.
Yeah.
It's the Arabs.
Yeah.
Bennett has to get control of it.
Yes.
Yeah, it was big fire. It was all over Jerusalem.
Even we could see the smoke from
Jerusalem,
where we live
and
everything.
when we was in Jerusalem, the whole sky of Jerusalem was all smoke filled. Anyway, 1 month after Biden promised that the Taliban would not take back Afghanistan, and that's exactly what ended up happening when they pulled out.
Oh, I'm so sick with how the Biden's government is treating this situation.
Yeah.
It is so sickening.
Yeah, it is. And I know the format of this TGR News is I've always, from the beginning, what I do is I talk about the news in Hebrew to Israel and what's relevant to Israel. But this is relevant to Israel.
It is
very big time relevant,
because the terrorists all over the world takes this as a huge victory that now they can do any and everything they want. And of course they started sending missiles and
absolutely
different stuff.
As soon as it happened, a few things happened here in Israel. When the Taliban started shooting the 4 people in the airport and they took control over the government and everything.
Yeah.
Is the city here in Jenin, it was Arab city. They started flaring up. They're attacking IDF soldiers left and right. They're doing a lot of damage and a lot of craziness, and there were lots of bad things happening there right now.
Yeah.
And just absolutely going crazy. And Gaza shot two rockets to the south on Monday, and this is
that's because they say, oh wow, America's just running afraid, so let's go after it.
Let's go after everyone now. And they shot those rockets from Gaza only 3 months after the 11-day war we just had. The wall guard.
We're supposed to have peace.
And we're supposed to have peace after that, right? After everyone told us to get out, right?
Right.
Stop retaliating from there shooting at us, right? Anyway, so all of this is connected to the Taliban, what's happening over there in Afghanistan.
Yeah, and it's going to affect the world over with all the terrorist organizations, the way they feel about it.
Yeah. Naftali Bennett, for his whole political career, one of the main talking points he used to always talk about is if he was ever long enough in the as a minister of defense, or much less as he is now the prime minister, that he would take care of Gaza and it would no longer be a problem because he had this great plan how he was going to take care of it. And he came on Tuesday after they shot the missiles, and he said that we're not going to be doing anything to him right now. We'll do it on our own time. That's just his way of saying, I'm not doing anything right now, but try to make you think like maybe something's good.
Yeah. Everybody with the brain knows he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, it's just.
And he's been doing other things, but besides, not fighting the terrorists, but not doing things good for the Israeli government too, and people. I mean.
Yeah, well. It's Bennett just over and over and over just shows himself, who he really is.
Yeah, his true colors are slowly coming out.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to hurry up and have another election.
Yes, get someone good in here.
Well, that was about it for the news this week. I know you want to say something.
Yes, I just wanted to mention that we've having troubles with our car. We've gone to 2 different mechanics, and they both say the same thing, that the engine is just sort of shot. So I'll be asking y'all to pray for the Lord to lead and guide us in the direction we need to go, and everything about getting a vehicle that's we can use.
The family car.
The family car. I mean, we don't need nothing big and fancy. We just need something that'll work that won't stop on us in the middle of the road.
Yep. Well, we got I traded my car in just recently.
Yeah.
I got that truck for the food.
For the food and all the doing the videos and all the stuff that you have to do.
But it's the family car you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the family. We need to go do our regular.
Yeah, I'm almost never home anymore.
I know.
Because ever since we started this part of the ministry with the YouTube channel and the feeding the people, I'm almost never home, and taking care of the boats and everything. I'm never home.
Yeah, you're never home.
I just come home and do the videos.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, so that was TGR News, and don't forget to join us on the goldenreport.com.
And we appreciate y'all watching all the videos and the comments you make. So keep the comments going. We appreciate them.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.